in the console now, but I've been working on the audio, I've been working on the LEDs, and tomorrow I think we may be taking the boat out. Not sure just yet, but Nico's little brother's in town and I told him I would take him out, but that was before I got the new boat. So I was trying to get most of the stuff ready, at least make sure everything's good. Then we can kind of take it on a sea trial, see if I'm missing anything, and seeing if there's anything else I've got to do. So it'll probably be me, my fiance, Nico and his girlfriend, his little brother, and then Mike. But anywho, got the new speakers in. Got a new amp there, a new amp there, another new speaker, and I pulled those speakers, the cones and the board, and the old American bass subs. They pull a lot of power. That's why there's a big old sub in there. But anyway, they're all working and they work very, very well. They're loud as crap and they thump real good. But now I gotta clean up a lot of this wiring, which is next. I've got some other wiring fixed up in the E-box, or the electronics box up top. Other than that, I've got some parts from West Marine, and I've got to put a new pump in, a new aerator pump, and some latches for the lids and the deck lids. But here's the list, and we've got a long ways to go. But I've got a bunch of these knocked out already. I need to start crossing them off so it makes me feel better. But anyways, that'll be it. And then I'll update you guys on the boat if we go out fishing. We may just be doing some fishing. But after that, it's time to get back to work on this thing. So I'll see y'all after that.
What are you wrapped up in?
Yeah.
Oh, you caught him in the gill.
Mangrove, first one on the boat.
There, that one's like really, really light colors to be in mangrove.
I was thinking the same.
Are they normally darker than that?
Sometimes. First fish on a new boat. I'm coming out tonight to take Nico's little brother out, and this is kind of like the trial run to see what goes on and what needs to be fixed, if there's anything wrong, all the good stuff. But I can't beat dinner.
There you go, love.
Too bad.
I know. Too bad.
He's not going to be a keeper,
Nope.
but he got caught. I'll have to check.
That's crazy looking. Is that your first flounder?
No. It's my second one caught on hook, but I used to.
It's the second one we fly. Joe Eddie's offshore, which is kind of funny.
How the tables have turned. Well, here's something you don't catch out here all the time. We're offshore in the boat. This is the second fish I've caught. Third fish on the boat, period. But I caught a flounder, which is a little weird. Still cool though. Nice little doormat.
Another flounder.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is it? Flounder night.
Another flounder.
Good.
Heck yeah. You just gotta be bigger than 15.
Yeah.
Or 14, sorry. 14. You get nailed too.
Hello, flounder.
Alright guys, we are back on the project here. It's not really a project, but it is for me. But there's the water pump. We are about to change that bad boy out. We got a new one. And you know what's funny is this exact pump, they sell for 200 bucks by itself, but you can get the whole kit for 170 something dollars. Does that make any kind of sense? No. So I guess I got a whole new washdown pump. But anyways, I'm gonna pull this dude out, throw this new one in, and then we're gonna test the freshwater pump, see if it works fine. We got the new pump, nice and clean, brand new. Got the old pump out. that thing is shot. But this cap piece is good, so take that relay, or I guess it's a relay, whatever it is. I'm gonna take that off, and I'm gonna keep this head because I have another pump that has a good motor. But the cap piece is like where you put the ends in, like this, it's shot and gone. And these are still good, so I'm gonna keep these two. But I've got new ones to put in. So we will do that right now. Alright, she's in. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, put the new hose on. See how much. Oh yeah, a lot better. This right here will be good for whenever you catch all those mahis. Hit the deck and spray off all the blood. That one shoots a lot better. That's one project down on the list and a bunch to go. But we gonna get there. Back to business. Alright, so what we're doing is taking the old nav light off, which is here, and we just cut into the port side, and then I'm going to add some more wire to run this way to the new nav light, or the old nav light, but new wires to the nav light anyway. After messing with these nav lights, they now work. So this side here was out, and it had a shorted wire, for lack of better words. But I made a splice and tagged it in to the port side. So we now have nav lights again, at least both of them. So the water pump is in, the boat's a mess, I don't care, it's a project, that's what happens. Put the new hose on here, and that puppy's sweet. Now what I'm going to do is pull these caps off. So this one's stuck and corroded and oxidized. That one don't have a handle, the two up front don't have a handle. But what I'm going to do is take the two that are in these live well lids out, put those in the floor, and I'm going to put the two new ones right there and there, and back on the live well lids. But I'm also thinking about taking 1/2 inch acrylic and making see-through live well lids, because these, as you see, over time have swollen and expanded, and you have to wedge them in there to get them to shut. So other than sanding this down, I don't want to mess with the hinges, because if you do that, you could risk blowing the back of it out, and I don't want to go through having a bunch of cracked gel coat, because there's already some on here that I've got to repair. Alright, so here's the latches, and if you can believe it, these things are $40 a piece, which sucks, but that's what it costs to play. You have to pay to play. Anyhow, I've already popped this guy off, so I'm gonna put the new one in. Simple. Guess I'll put them straight. That works. Oh yeah, that puppy ain't going nowhere. Let's see. We have a long drop latch, which would probably work, and then I have a flat latch, but I think we will use this guy, if I could quit dropping everything. Put the nut on, lock washer, bracket, lock washer, and nut again. And then take it for a test run. Open position. Alright, so both of these guys are done on each side. I ended up putting this guy back on the hook. I just flipped it upside down and it gets a better grab. So now I have access to not just the port side, but also starboard. So both fish boxes is now active. They are now active, but you know what I mean. These guys going in the trash along with that. Anyway, I need to get a marker so we can see what we've got done. And then, well, how about this guy? I wonder if this works. Is this a marker? It is a marker. Alright, here we go. Let's look at the list and see what we got. Oh, motor swap. Nope, haven't done that yet. Did we do the cooler mounts? Oh yeah, we did the cooler mounts. Bam. It's all tied in. Don't mind the mess. It's still work in progress, okay? Alright, so cooler mounts. Check. That's a crooked line, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Foot swap. Nope. Windlass. I did fix the windlass. Look at that. That puppy up there works. All it was is the circuit breaker on the front. And I have it rigged, so don't laugh, but it does work. We used it the other night whenever we went fishing. So windlass, check. Freshwater pump, just did that, check. Live well pump, that is next. Circuit breaker, I still have to get one. Green nav light we did. We did the audio and the amps. Still gotta fix that sonar because it's the wrong sonar. Rewire e-box, did that. I will post a picture of that now. Alright, VHF radio, check. We did that too. Also clean that up, which you can see that right up in here. Bam, there she is. The old one, which really sucks by the way, was really nice, but the inside of the board, or the inside board was bad, so it had to go bye-bye. But VHF radio, shake, Talon battery. Okay, that is for that guy back there, which was the battery in here. So now it's actually off, but it does work. Let me see. I think it's off anyway. Oh yeah. She works. Don't even need it, but I got it. I may or may not use it at the sandbar this year, so who knows. Anyway, back to the list. Oh yeah. So check. Still have to get a battery, or I still have to get a trolling motor, batteries, and a NEMA connection for it. Anchor, there's a bend in the anchor, which is an easy fix. I have a C-clamp or anchor vise, or anvil vise rather. But see that? It's a little crooked. My guess is that it was really hooked on the bottom and he tried to pull it out and bent it in the process, but saved it at the same time. But easy fix. 4 latches, just did that and swapped out those 2. So check. Rear grab handle, I have that. I have to change that out. Where is it? Nice fresh white grab handle. Probably won't match the rest of the white on the boat because it's too new, but okay. Let's see, we'll get to that. Trailer guides, I did fix that. Check'ems. Still gotta do the lights, the hubs, leaf springs. Still have to drain fuel because those motors are direct injected and the one in the back of my vehicle right now is not. So I have to do a oil injection delete, which is a fuel tube and cap and O-rings. Easy peasy, just gotta get it. Okay, fuel water separators. Oh, I have those. Got those 2. Shabam. Got both of them, but I'm doing that whenever I do the motors. Alrighty, drain, change foot oil. I actually did that on the other one, but I got to do it on the new one too. It said it, or he said it was done, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Trim fluid, got to do that. Trim tip fluid was good. Port side spreader light, still got to rewire that. Wire loom, rivet, leaning post, blah blah blah. Oh, I got my duck rope. It's nice and new and useful, and we used it the other day, and it is perfect. Bam. Okay. So, the group is a chick. Retie anchor rope. That will come soon. I have to do that because it's still tied good and it held really well, but I don't trust it. Anyway, okay, that's the oil injection to the winch strap. I want to do that. That console holes. Oh, that's these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put a box over them. Anyway, clear live well lids. That's gonna be this weekend if I don't do the motor. Hose placeholders for those hoses back there. Raw water and fresh water. I'm gonna put some type of you know, I don't know what you want to call it. But anyway, GPS, I am going to get a new unit. It's going to be a Simrad because that is my favorite. I don't like Lowrance anymore, even though it's the sister company and almost the same thing. At least the older ones I don't like, but the Simrads, those is my go-tos. I am going to get the outside of the boat wrapped. Still working on that. Marine deck foam flooring for the bottom. I'm debating on having somebody do it or me doing it myself. If I do it myself, I'm going to go with a solid gray, and then it's going to have like black accents in it. I'm going to route it myself because I have a nice router. It's doable and much cheaper. But anyway, that and the decals for the whatchamacallit's reupholster. I'm also going to be doing this rewrap T-top. That is for the paracord on the outside. That's good. So keel guard, that is going to be the protector in front of the bow mount, the keel roller. I want to put one of those on there. Bow tie down, yes. Cushion caps. Oh, these guys. I'm going to take these off because I may not use these, and I'm going to put like some flush pan-headed screws on there. Maybe I may have them redone, I don't know. I have 1 out of 2. Add accessories, that's the extras, and like my life jackets and throwable fire extinguisher, all that stuff, flares. I have a spare bilge pump that's in the front hatch there. Rewire console. Yes, that is all this mumbo jumbo. It will be fun. Anyway, door glass. Oh, that's this. This looks like crap. Major poo. So that's going to get changed out. I'm probably just going to use some clear plexi and then redo it. Easy. Porta potty. I have a porta potty for this thing, and it goes right in here. That's easy. I just got to clean out the console and actually put it in. Helm nut. We can do this next. This is easy. I cleaned out the old one. Oh, I didn't show you guys that. So, when I first got the boat, this steering wheel was oh so squeaky, you know? And this is still loose. I'll put that in there to hold it for now. But, as you can see, it was pretty rusted out. And the nut that was in there, I don't know if you would still consider the nut. It's more or less just a rust bucket. But we have replacements. So we will do that now. Alright. So, helm nut we still have to get. That's alright. And we've got gel coat repair, which I have the box for that in there. I will get to that whenever I get the boat just about done. I'm gonna put LEDs on it to I'm gonna also put LEDs around the boat. I don't need them, but I have some and I'm gonna use them anyway. Bigger LED wire, that is for the spreader lights. Those need to be a bigger gauge. Reseal switches. Oh, I have, yes. So I got some 5200 for that. And spare rim mount. Relabel the switches. A couple of them are off. Courtesy light. Still have to do that up top. Then, after all this is done, this is the main goal. To clean it and to go fish. I told you guys in the beginning of the year that this is going to be a good year, and I feel it in my bones. And let me tell you, it's been a really good year. I've caught some massive fish and an abundance of massive fish. I've also got a massive boat. You can't beat that. But that'll do for now. Well, you guys seen the sign. We are 2 miles away from Stuart, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've looked over the motor on the boat, done all that I can to it. She runs at like 80%, but she's got a bad knock. So I believe that the motor was running on 3 cylinders the whole time because plug wire wasn't hooked together. Not my fault, just what I'm going over. But anyways, I have looked all over the place within a 500-mile radius, and I could not find crap to match that motor, except for one place. But I also want to mention that this weekend is Riley's birthday weekend. I swear this child.
I'm turning 9, by the way.
Yeah, she's turning a big upside down 6. But anyways, I'm about 15 minutes away from this guy's house with the motor, and it's just an update on what's going on with it. I've got a lot of other things done already that took quite a while to figure out and kind of trace down, but the list is big, but it's slimming up very quick. Like, she'll be on the water here soon, and we will be back in business to go fish offshore.
Yeah. And we might catch a big grouper or a big snapper, and we do not know.
Might. No, we are. Hopefully we get this motor and all works out well, and we're gonna go with the next clip, hopefully with the motor in the bed right here. Alright guys, so the last clip was me getting this motor and putting it in the bed of the truck. Well, oh, never mind, there it is. It happened, we got it. So this motor runs great. The other few that I looked at, not so great, but we got the right one. I have to do a little bit of modifications to it. This one's a 25-inch shaft, so I got to pull the spacer out, detach it from the midsection, and I'm gonna take my lower unit on my bad motor. Low unit's still good, but I'm gonna put mine in. So then I'll go from 25-inch to 20-inch shaft. And then another thing is, this is actually a 115. It's not a 125. But the only difference between this motor and my 125 is the carburetor. So she'll go from a 115 to a 125, and then we'll have good matching motors again. This one has the same bore and the same stroke, so I'm good. But anyways, mission success. So the next subject is to do something a little special for the old birthday girl. I'm gonna take her to do something fun tomorrow. On another note, why does it cost so much to fill up my truck when it already had a quarter tank of gas in it? This is ridiculous. Anyways, I got a long drive back, and on top of that, I'm tired. So if I gotta stop, I'm gonna stop, but if not, I'll be home at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's been a long day. But either way, I appreciate you guys watching. There will be more updates to this boat. This is just this trip. But she's gonna get there. She's gonna be nice. She's gonna be sweet. She's gonna run really good. I appreciate you guys watching again. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so. That way you know what's going on with this boat, and you can actually see the progress of this transition in trade, like what I would typically do to a boat when I get one to up the value and up the equity in a boat, I guess you could say. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm Drew. This is Habitual Angler. I'll see y'all next week.